I feel like I can say to you, if you feel your stress level is a 9 out of 10, I can bring it down. If you do the work that I teach you, bring it down to like a 2 or a 3. Hey, namaste, beautiful ones. It's Viv here. How are you? I wanted to share a video today that I feel like it will be for somebody very specific out there. I just want to share with you to say you're watching this, Spirit wanted you to find this, okay? Because you may be thinking about leaving a toxic job. Now, my channel, I was just looking, there are channels that just talk about toxic jobs over and over. Those of you who know me and know my channel, one of the key things I stress to you when you want to manifest something better in your life is don't focus repeatedly at the problem, focus at the solution. Focus at what you want, because your precious energy, when you focus at just the problem and you get obsessed with it, then you're about the problem. It's absolutely true. Like I said, I was just looking at someone's channel. She's built up a huge, big numbers of folks. And then when you read the comments, it's just people complaining about their toxic job. We're not about that here, okay? So I am here to help you if you are a high-achieving woman who is ready to step away from a toxic work environment, either by leaving it, which ultimately I suggest, or coping with it until you're able to leave and go for something better and something that is more suited to you. I now truly believe that for many of us, not necessarily for all of us, but for many of us, a toxic work environment, and this is going to be controversial. Let me know what you think. From a spiritual perspective, I think that for many of us, when we're in a unpleasant, harmful environment like that, it's basically early on there are signs, and then it gets worse and worse. Typically, it does not get better. It can, someone might leave. I don't know, maybe the company is bought, new management, or somebody who's really the toxic person leaves. But generally, I'm always saying, how can we have control? How can we have power? How can we be more harmonious? And that's why I briefly mentioned that other channel where she just goes on and on about toxic jobs. Focus on the solution. So, Goddess, what do you want? Like, what do you want for yourself? Rather than what I see many people do is get so focused on, and I did this as well. That's how come I can speak on this. Oh, they're horrible people, which they may be. They're damaged people. They're mean people. Absolutely. But you take your precious energy and you just focus on that. Can you see it's like a fixation, right? Oh, my boss is horrible. Oh, this happened. Oh, this happened. It goes on for months and months, and maybe for some of you, even years. So what I'm saying is turn your attention away from that. Set aside time. You really, when you're ready, those of you who are ready will hear what I'm saying. Start to think about, what do you want? Not just, it's almost like, this is an analogy, it's almost like you have a stinking garbage can in your house. Like it absolutely smells, right? It just really, really smells like crap. And you keep going and opening the garbage can and looking in the garbage can and like, what's in there? Talking about it, thinking about it. Oh, maybe the kids put like, threw out some meat or some frozen food and it's been in there, and you just keep opening the lid and looking at it over and over and over. Wouldn't it be better to cover the garbage, seal it up, take it outside, get rid of it, or remove yourself from it? In the case of this analogy, you just get rid of the garbage, right? So for many of us, we get fixated on the negative, and it's very easy to do that because I think there's a lot of cultural baggage around that. There's a lot of low vibration baggage around the negative, complaining, and also a low vibration of feeling like a victim. Now, and this is one of my first videos on my channel, I said, you may have been victimized, but you are not a victim. I don't want you to walk around feeling, this is what I said, like you have a big V on your forehead, right? Don't make it your identity. So yes, think about people who have been through horrible, horrible illness or crime or abuse, and who yet somehow still come out of it and are resilient, right? And bounce back. But even more than bounce back, their life is really deeply meaningful. Now, I'm not saying that's easy. I think that's our life challenge, right? Is how to take the ugliness, the pain, the suffering in life, and yet still turn it into compassion, love, self-love, joy, contribution. You see what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about this. Just see if we can start to flip the mindset. And so I just recommend so many people, just really on YouTube, as well as many books, just go to your library. If money is an issue, right? Go to your library. But there are many books that give concrete ways to work with affirmations, visualization, goal setting, and just really turning your mind around and really starting to feel more empowered. Okay? I want you to start to feel more empowered, that you have the inner wherewithal to deal with the negatives that can be happening around you. So I'm not denying that there's negativity, or denying there's a tsunami, or denying there's climate change, or denying that there are truly evil people, or that there are people who are damaged. That's absolutely true. But how can we feel empowered, and what serves us to be able to thrive, to flow, to contribute, to help shift the planet, and starting with shifting our lives. If you are dealing with toxic levels of stress, right, where it's affecting your health, that's what I mean by toxic levels of stress, where you're seeing, and you know, women especially, we know this, that when the health starts to suffer because of the stress, it may not be job stress, it may be familial stress, it could be, there are many, many stressors. If you would like to work with me, I can teach you practices and techniques based around mindfulness, based around holistic methods of self-healing, especially if you have like a specific health issue. I can also consult with you on specific herbal formulas that I recommend, lifestyle things that absolutely can bring. I feel like I can say to you, if you feel your stress level is a 9 out of 10, I can bring it down. If you do the work that I teach you, bring it down to like a 2 or a 3. That is absolutely worth investing in. That's absolutely worth learning these skills, because you'll have them for a lifetime. Get in touch. I'll put a link below, and let me know if anything from this video jumped out at you. If you disagree, share why. If you agree or got, some gem out of it, let me know, okay? Much love, and I will see you on Sunday Live. God, Goddess willing. Bye-bye.